Well, hey everyone, my name is Nathan Jones, and if you're new here, welcome. I talk about all things movies, specifically Blu-rays, but today we're going to be talking about something a little bit different. And so we are at the very early stages of December. November just happened. And during the month of November, I think for the last few years have been doing something called Noirvember, where I would be watching some noirs during the month, which this year I did as well, but I watched a lot less. And I think the reason being is because my mood was not, I was not in the mood for noirs at this moment, which is a very interesting thing. And I know that, each month has some associations with it. So obviously we had October not too long ago where we're going to watch scary movies for that month. And now we're in December, which is the holiday Christmas films, right? And so I think it's really interesting because, I think this whole idea of watching holiday films, or at least films that are around certain times of the year, is, I think, a great tradition to have. But at the same time, you have to take into account what your emotions, what your mood, and how you're feeling, and what's going on in your life. And I know that's not anything that is super, revealing to a lot of people, because I'm sure a lot of people took breaks and did their own things and watched whatever they wanted to watch. But I've been doing a weird balance between watching, some films that have been coming out in theaters, but also trying to watch some noirs. I even had some residual horror movies I wanted to watch in early November. And so when I was coming to make this video, I wanted to talk about what I watched for the month of November. But instead, I really started thinking about it, and I'm like, I'm all over the place here. And now I watched a lot of really great films, and I could honestly show them to you. But you could show you, go to Letterboxd if you want to see my list of films that I watched for the month of November. But the thing is, I just feel as if this last month was a cluster of films that, like, just with different things going on in life. It just feels like it's a month that went by really, really quickly. And so it kind of all blended together for me, which is very interesting. Actually, then this is where I wanted to pose this with you as a community. I wanted to pose the question is like, well, do you have moments of your viewing, or it's because we're in the nature of the things that we're doing right now. We're watching film, and we're enjoying film, and hopefully we're doing things that we want to watch, and the things that we want to enjoy as well, or even challenge ourselves. Because, like, for instance, today, this last month I saw Come and See, for instance. That's something that I just felt like I wanted to see, and I did. And it was very provocative, and it was a very impactful film. But sorry, I'm kind of going all over the place. But what I'm trying to get at is there any moments in your life or in your viewing experience that where you just kind of feel like you're in this very you're in this mode where you are just kind of perpetuating things, or just even like just going through the motions of what you're watching. And the thing is, like, I'm enjoying everything I'm watching. This sounds a lot like I'm kind of meandering and I'm like sad about something. It's not that. It's just I don't really feel like I have any particular thing I want to watch at the moment. Hence me going about random things, right? And so that's what I'm getting at is, do you have moments where you are watching, maybe specific filmmaker, maybe a genre, or like if you're in the holiday spirits, you're watching specific holiday films. Are you doing that? That's something I've always wanted to ask other people, because just being on this space is very interesting, because we are stuck in this very interesting spot where we could be talking about things that are happening right now. I could be getting a lot more views if I was talking a lot about, the current movies that are happening right now, or I could be talking about the products that a lot of really, really great companies are putting out, which I love doing, by the way. And I would love talking about, the films coming out as well. But the interests are all over the place, right? And I think that's what makes it very hard, to just specify on one thing, or enjoy just one thing, or at least, try to focus on that one thing. So I hope I'm making some sense here. I feel like this is just a random video of mine, but I wanted to kind of get it off my chest, but also at the same time really have a discussion with you. And honestly, I don't know if I'm even asking the right question, but I do want to know what your thoughts on the types of maybe thematic watching. You're going through a theme, or even have you been in a moment in your recent life, or in the past, where you just kind of randomly watched things that you wanted to see, which is currently what I'm doing right now. Like, in fact, today I watched nothing but TV shows. Trying to catch up on stuff, which is really interesting because I haven't been in a TV mood in a while. So yeah, it's literally all over the place, and I think it's really fascinating to see where our modes and our moods take us. And so yeah, anyway, I want to hear your thoughts down in the comment section down below. I wanted to spark this conversation, and also, I would think it'd be interesting to hear what direction that you enjoy about my channel, right? So the thing is, obviously, I want to make the stuff that I want to make, right? And obviously that's why you're here. It's because hopefully I can genuinely show you how honest I feel about the things that I'm watching and the things that I enjoy. But at the same time, like I said, I'm in this weird meandering moment, mentality where I'm just kind of going all over the place, and a little bit of direction might come in. It might be inspired soon, but I do want to know some of your favorite things that you like seeing on my channel, and see if that sparks any interest in other people's conversations. And obviously, like I said, I'm going to be doing the things that I want to do and I want to enjoy. So this is a an honest conversation, and something that I would love to hear your thoughts on down in the comment section down below. I hope that this video makes any sense. It kind of makes no sense to me. I feel like I'm rambling like a madman. But anyway, I just want to say thank you so much for being here. You are an amazing community, and I cannot wait to hear your thoughts down in the comment section. So give it a like, share, hit the notification bell, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. I'm not jonesing around.